Goodness, thank you for keeping us updated on this Lekki Coastal Road. Now, with this your constant update showing us how fast the project is going on, we are now interested in buying land or property that is facing this Lagos Calabar Highway coastal project. So the question is, goodness, where do you have land? I am interested in buying the land. Are you part of the people asking that question? Well, in today's video, I'm going to touch on the land you can buy right now, and that is still pretty much affordable. Though affordability is in different perspective, right? It's relative, so to speak. So depending on who is who, right? However, in the larger scheme of things, this particular property I want to talk about is affordable. And because many of you have asked me, I mean, it looks like each time I put up the whole Lekki Coastal project update on our Know Your Neighborhood series that we upload every Monday, I get to automatically get that question over and over. So sometimes I'm like, okay, is it like some of those people don't even watch most of our videos, or the other videos, they just watch the one because they want to stay updated, which is good. But then if you watch and stay updated with other content we put out here, you would have seen them. And this is why I'm doing a specific video to address that. So yes, I have two things. Some people are very interested in properties that is sitting on that road, like first thing, just few meters away from this Lagos Calabar Highway project. We have those, and they are in different locations. Now, like I said to the last person I had a conversation on this with, if you say that you want to buy a property, whether it is land or house, whatever the case is, that is facing this Lagos Calabar Highway project, you have to be specific in the location, because this project starts from Ahmadu Way in VI, right? It stretches into Oniru and then goes into Ikate, Jakande, all the way, Guefon, all the way to Orchard, all the way, Okuaja, and then it goes all the way to Ibejuleki into Ogun State. So you have to be very specific about the location you are interested in, and be realistic with your budget. So, but basically, this video is about the affordable location, which is obviously Ibejuleki, because the cost of buying a land right now in Ibejuleki is not the same thing with Oniru. I mean, even having a land now selling in Oniru right now is not as cheap as we're going to be talking about on this one, right? Now, you can still find land in Okuaja area, okay? But it's also not cheap. For you to find something, a plot of land down in Okuaja environment, you're going to get like a minimum 120 million naira for 500 square meters. That is sitting on the road like you want, not meters away or kilometers away, right? So, which is why I'm sticking this video to only the affordable. Now, the affordable, I mean, like I said, is relative, right? But the most affordable I can find in that area. There are other options in that this Ibejuleki houses. Like I said in my previous video, there's always other options. There's no situation where you have just the only option. If it's just the only option in that area, it's just a matter of time. There will be an alternative. So this is all about Peak Palm. Peak Palm Estate is located within Magbon Town. Okay, Magbon Town is a place in Ibejuleki with very close proximity to the Eleko Junction. I've done a video showing you guys from Eleko Junction all the way to this particular estate. So if you look at the video now, you will see currently they've done the work in front of the estate. Yeah, right? I mean, in a couple of subsequently, I'll be showing you guys what is happening there again. Okay, but right now, this is what you're seeing. So is already, they've mapped it to the front of the estate. The gatehouse is on construction, like you're seeing right now. It's a titled land. It's close proximity to Eleko, like I mentioned earlier. and it's very close to the Dangote refinery and all of that. So if you're coming in from Leko, you're going to assess this particular property before you get to Dangote refinery or Lekki Free Trade Zone or the Lekki Deep Sea Port. So it's not close. It's not like it's next door. It's like less than 10 minutes drive away from it. So yes, I feel like it's central, easy for to access from the Lekki Ekpe Expressway, and then of course, if you're coming from Calabar, when this road is done, you can easily access it. But then the focal point is that this is directly facing the coastal road. So for those of you who are interested in strategically positioning yourself based on what you have seen in terms of the advantage, the economical advantage, value is going to add to on the property now there. It's what is why you should be buying into this property. Now there are two ways of buying it, acquiring a property here. There's 600 square meter and there's 300 square meter. It's interesting to also know that it's one of the few estates that you have selling in this corridor that goes by 600 square meter. So 600 square meter is selling at 25 million naira. And then, of course, we have the 300 square meter for 12.5 million naira. Now, you can spread this payment across 6 months, zero interest. But if you take it anything after 6 months, you're going to be paying interest. And of course, from what I want to quote some people who say, oh, the interest rate is a bit higher than what is usually obtainable within the market right now. So, yes, it means that if you want to buy into this property, you should be ready to do more of 6 months. But if you want to do up to 12, 18 months is available. Initial deposit for this property is just 2 million naira. And like I said, you can pay within a month and get a discount, or you stretch it all the way to 6 months and then there's no discount. Now, another question is, now that you know about this property, you've seen how very fast this project is going in terms of the Lagos Calabar Highway Coastal Project. I agree that it's only smart to strategically, position yourself now. Now, this kind of investment is not a very short-term investment. So it's not a place you want to put your money and then in 2026 or 2027 you're saying, oh, we don't even know what's going to happen in this 2026 or 2027 because a lot is happening at a very rapid rate. So yes, this might be a place you can turn over in 2 years, basically. However, what I'm saying is that it's still under the classification of long term. Okay, so it's a place you just want to, put your money and then watch what is going to be happening around there. And a lot is already happening in that locality. I kid you guys not. A lot is already happening. I've said this over and over that the Lekki Deep Sea ports, they're already, of course, they've been in operation for a while, and then a lot is happening. We already have the Apapa experience right now in Ibeju Lekki. The last time I took a drive down, it was really erratic. And if is this erratic in 2025, imagine as the years goes by. So what that means is that you positioning yourself now, putting your money in this fast-growing environment is going to give you, a lot of benefits. So meaning that you're going to get value for your money being put there now. And 25 million naira for a plot of 600 square meter is still a good deal as far as I know. So if you're not ready to be patient in terms of, you're ready to keep your money and wait for a longer period of time, then, and longer is relative, right? Like I said, we'll keep updating, keep seeing what's happening in the environment. And the good thing about this environment is that the things happening over time is the one that will suggest the things you can do with it. So these are basically residential for now. There are no commercial plots available now. Maybe in the future the company's going to sell commercial plots, and of course they have intention of selling houses, of course, but then that's not what is happening right now. Right now, what you can get is just mainly the residential, okay, which is just in these two categories that I mentioned. So I hope I've answered your question. Those of you who say, you want a landed property and all of that. Like I said, this is not the only, but it's not the most secure that I know, because of the title is also a governor's consent, right? So something else is around the environment, but it's not even facing. Some of the other options are not even facing this road in question. So, I'm talking about this property in view of this road, right? For those that said, I want this, I want that. And for me, in our portfolio currently, that is still the cheapest. Of course, if I find something way better, I'll let you know. But that is what we have. And of course, at that stretch, going down all the way, most of the lands are being sold, and you want to be careful what you're buying right now, because you don't want to buy a land that's been sold to several people 5, 6 years ago. I mean, speaking from someone that's been in this corridor for a while now, and then you just get your hands burned. Because I hear people say, "Oh, some friend tell me this, that. Please be careful what you're buying at the moment, because this road has also now brought Ibejileki back into the hot zone for investment. So, and that's why also I'm advising that if you can't afford it, you should not buy just a plot. You should buy multiple plots. 1 acre makes a whole lot of sense, because you can not just only build a mini estate, but then you can. I mean, there's a lot you can do when you have 1 acre, 2 acre, and all of that. And the thing about real estate is that the more the merrier. Yes, I'll say that again. Real estate, the more the merrier, especially in fast growing areas that you don't even know what the outcome is going to be. I mean, like now, when I say you don't know the outcome, I mean that you don't know how explosive the entire commercial up is going to be. So it's only a smart decision to kind of be proactive and position yourself right. And then when it explodes beyond your thought or imagination, then you will just earn more in this case. So yes, it's still fast selling. The name of the estate is Pig Palm Estate, and I will be glad to help you make your reservation in this particular estate and any other one you have seen on our page here, or any other one you're interested in. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, we have houses, but then we've not found houses that are selling in this locality, which is the Ibejileki. But there's houses in Okwaja, Paragon Terraces is facing this Lekki Coastal Road as well. Of course, there's Bloom Heaven, there's Bloom Towers, and so many other ones we'll be unveiling very soon on this channel. So thank you so much. My name remains Goodness Man. Of course, I'm the Queen of Land Maker. I'm saying to you, happy weekend. Please ensure that you have a healthy weekend and take advantage of this weekend to reach out to me so that we can get you to, start your investment journey in Pig Palm or any other one. I'm available to, attend to you. And remember, when something is on a spotlight like this, the chances that the price will also be reviewed upwards. So yeah. I'm sure that wherever you're watching me from, then you remain safe and awesome, just the way you are. So I say to you, what?